Novice wine drinkers all over the world always start out the same. Until they're confident of what kinds of wines they actually like to drink, they choose them mainly by label and by price. That kind of attitude made Chateau Lafite popular in China, which eventually became the world's largest overseas market for Bordeaux wines. They cost a lot, they were famous, and they conveyed an image of sophistication and status on the owner, whether or not he actually liked the taste of them.
By last year, China had become the world's biggest red wine drinking nation, bigger even than France. It helps that many Chinese think drinking red wine is healthier than drinking baijiu, traditional Chinese white spirit. Now more and more Chinese drinkers are going down market, from old world reds to new world wines, including even some whites. The top end of the wine market has been hit hard by the Chinese government's austerity campaign. But that just means more money is to be made in the middle ranges of the market, where wines from Chile, New Zealand, and California live. Many are discovering that wines don't have to cost nearly $10,000, like Chateau Petrus sometimes does in China, to taste really good.
When I came to Shanghai 11 years ago, it was drinking red wine with Sprite, right? But nowadays you don't see that anymore, but it's now getting into wine collecting, going to auctions. So you can see China is changing really fast in 10 years from drinking red wine with Sprite to sophistication.
Now, more and more Chinese are investing in learning how to enjoy Western wines. Mr. Lo recently gave a training session for employees of a big American technology company in China, teaching them how to wield a wine list to impress clients. The class included skills like how to hold a wine glass, how to know when a wine is corked, and how to pair wines from Chile with cuisine from China.
People do travel around and over the past 10 years, and so they understand and they appreciate more rather than showing their status.
Since China opened the doorway to the outside world, and not just wine or fashion or arts or in all kinds of fields, are just getting that kind of taste to appreciate the beautiful things in the life. So wine is one of them. So.
It'll be a long time before most Chinese families are sitting down to dinner with a bottle of Plonk on the table every night, if they ever do. And the sommelier at Sarmont says customers still believe that the more they pay for a wine, the better it tastes. But there's no doubt that the middle-class Chinese, including those who earn as little as 500 pounds or $800 a month, have been bitten by the wine bug. And that's obviously good news for vineyards around the world. Beijing may be cracking down on Bordeaux-swilling government officials, but there are plenty of ordinary Chinese out there ready to raise a glass full of New Zealand Sauvignon to replace all that Saint-Emilion. Patti Waldmeir, Financial Times, Shanghai.